Hello, everybody. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Monday, July 26, 2021. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Glad you're tuning in with us for another edition of Talking Fitchburg on this Monday evening. It's a scorcher out there, dead of summer here and here to stay this week, as we talked about this morning. Chance for storms coming in the later part of the week as well. Saw the announcement that Rodgers might now play for the Packers this season. So that happened today. I mean, what could be more exciting than hot weather and Rodgers playing? There's been a lot of hot air around the, something around those lines. All right. We've got a lot to get to, including talking about the police chief finalists. We have 4 candidates that were announced today. We'll break those down for you here coming up in our headlines and our digest today. We'll check in with the Better Business Bureau. We'll be talking about buying a car online. Yes, there's a lot of fun ways to buy cars now. And we'll talk about how to make sure you purchase cars safely if you're going to purchase that through an online service. And then we'll give you the Fact TV update for the month of August. Hard to say it's already here, folks. It's how fast summer goes. So unless you're like a parent, you're like, okay, it's time to get back to school, kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's 1 for 2. All right, well, here we go. Let's start off with the big announcement coming today. The police chief finalists have been announced, and we have them here for you. The following panel interviews and community presentations last week for the Fitchburg, the City of Fitchburg Police and Fire Commission have selected 4 finalists in the search for the city's next police chief. Scott, a lieutenant from the City of Madison Police Department. Alfonso, a retired chief from the Milwaukee Police Department. Tony, chief of Cross Plains Police Department. And we have Vic, a captain with Salt Lake City, Utah Police Department. Next week, the finalists will participate in tours of the city and departments, followed by interviews with the city administrator, mayor. The police and fire commission will then conduct their interview with each finalist. And of course, there'll be a community community questioning night where you can come and question the finalists on Tuesday, August 3rd at 6:30 p.m. This is going to be at the IUPAT Training Center, 5375 King James Way. It's at 6:30 p.m. We'll also be broadcasting that right here on Fact TV. Cover starts at 6:30 for that as well. We will have Spanish interpreters on standby there as well to help out with any language barriers there. All right. Also, we've got in the news here a week-long closure for Fish Hatchery Road ramp to 12 and 18 eastbound in Madison. The Fish Hatchery Road ramp to eastbound Beltline in Madison will be closed starting at 7 p.m. Tuesday, July 27th until Wednesday, August 4th. Motorists will use alternate local routes during this time. Crews will reconstruct a portion of the ramp as part of the Flex Lane project. The ramp closure and work operations are weather dependent and subject to change. Learn more about the Flex Lane, including the narrated operations video. It's projects.501wi.gov/flexlane. And we, of course, will share the link to this story and all the stories here we do each and every day when Andrew posts up those headlines for you on our Facebook and YouTube page. Our out South Sain Road closure starting today. This is going to be for local traffic only starting from today through November 1st. This is to facilitate water main installation and road construction. There is a detour map here showing exactly how you can get around this construction and where the construction is at. Again, traffic will be open to local traffic. We know there's some businesses in that area that we want to be able to get to. So if you do need to get in there for business purpose, whatever the case, you should have access. For more information or questions, you can check in with Tracy Foss, Fitchburg Public Works Department, 608-270-4272, or by emailing tracy.foss@fitchburgwi.gov. All right, Pack in the Park is back this year. And it's coming up really fast, actually. It's coming up next Friday, August 6th. Pack in the Park will be right there in McKee Farms Park. And you can come out for, of course, some great free carnival games, inflatable prizes, and a screening of Tom and Jerry, an outdoor movie. It's going to be a lot of fun. Carnival starts at 6 p.m. and the movie starts approximately 8:15 p.m. Bring those lawn chairs, bring that bug spray, and come on out for a fun night. Usually they have some food and beverage for purchase as well. So I don't know if you can probably grab the picnic basket. It's a lot of fun for the kiddos, and hope to see you all out there next Friday, August 6th. All right, fall dance signups are opening up. A very popular thing at the Fitchburg Recreation Department. And we've got those openings here for you. Check it out. Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Those are all on your screen. If you want to sign up, all you got to do is head over to our website, fitchburgwi.gov, look for recreation. And then you'll be able to sign up for any of those dance classes. All right, finally, ending on a cool note. And I just like the zoo, the Henry Valley Zoo. If you've ever been out there, it's amazing zoo. And I like this photo. We got this from the Facebook page here. And the caption was, looking at the weather report for this week. Stay hydrated. Hashtag. Yeah, it's a little bit warm out there. So, but I don't know, Andrew. Maybe that should be our motto right there. That's what it looks like when you and I are looking for the headlines every day, right? We need to put that up in our office. Yeah, definitely warm out there. They're keeping those animals cool, of course, and make sure you stay hydrated all this week. All right, that does it for our headlines. Coming up next, we open up the digest. We're talking about buying a car online safely. We'll do that next right here on Talking Fitchburg.
It takes all of us to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. Use a delivery service for essential items like food and medicine. If you must make essential trips, stay 6 feet apart from other people. Wear a cloth face covering and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
Gaining weight was easy. All I had to do was sit down and eat. Losing weight's a lot harder. I have to work at it every day. But with every step, I lower my risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. And that makes every step, every choice, every day very much worth the effort.
Learn how you can help stop diabetes by losing weight, eating healthy, and staying active. Visit checkupamerica.org or call 1-800-DIABETES.
Hey, boss. Okay.
Said I'm fine.
Me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
You know you can talk to me.
Yeah.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us.
Ready?
That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu. And especially this year, no one has time to get sick. Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today for the Better Business Bureau, we got Tiffany Schultz here with us. Tiffany, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you for coming back on the show, and we're going to have some fun talking about buying cars online. A lot of people are making the switch over to doing this, and it's grown in popularity, but we got to be ready to make sure we check all the check all the D's, dot all the I's, something like that. And what is BBB's message here on buying cars online?
Well, more and more people are purchasing online. They're just not purchasing via Amazon. They're purchasing cars online too. And it's a really easy process. The dealership makes it super easy for you. But we want you to make sure that you've had all your ducks in a row before you go ahead and do it. And the first thing you should do is set your budget. And your budget just doesn't include your monthly payment. It also includes those extras, your fuel, your insurance payment, any regular maintenance, repairs. So factor all that in together when you set your monthly budget.
Yeah, and I suspect the research, which comes with a lot of tips that we have talked about, but more than ever, this has got to be a must.
Absolutely. Research the product that you're looking for. Just like you would research something on Amazon.com, you do want to research the car that you're purchasing. Look at your safety ratings, look at capacity. Does it have a towing load? You're going to want to know all those questions and more so you can narrow down your search. It doesn't pay for you to search for a car that in the end isn't going to be the right vehicle for you. So research and narrow down your choice before you start negotiating.
All right. Well, everybody's going to be looking for the best deal on vehicles, no matter where you're going. So I'm sure there's got to be a few safety points here as far as searching for those deals.
Dealerships make it super easy to purchase online, and there's deals to be had, whether it's a cashback rebate or it's special financing, or if you're a recent grad, the list goes on and on and on. They're offering great deals. So check online, see who has the best deal. Is it an internet deal? It may be an internet deal only. It may be a dealership deal only. Who is the lowest price? Start negotiating between a few different dealers, but shop local first. Another dealership may have a better price that's outside of your area, but they may have delivery fees that are a little bit higher than your local dealer too. So, and before you start shopping, always check those businesses out on bbb.org to make sure they are a legitimate dealership.
Yeah, absolutely. And shopping local and still doing it online does work. So it's nice to know that they're in their backyard too. So you know they're legit. You can see what the brick and mortar is and stay safe on that front. I would say the tougher part here is arranging the loan, all the finances related to this. What should we look out for on that front?
Pre-qualify for your loan. You can pre-qualify through your bank or credit union. Sometimes they are going to have better financing deals than the dealership itself. So if you walk in and you're already pre-qualified, you know how much you can spend, and you can share that budget with the dealership so that they need to stay within your budget. And sometimes they're going to give you a better deal because they know that that's the budget that you're working with.
Yeah, absolutely. You could use it to your advantage in some ways. So look for that certainly. All right, as far as inventory goes, kind of talking a little bit back about looking local, but when you're searching for whatever the case may be, what would you say you would want to look for and look out for?
The internet is a beautiful thing. So take your search online. You can search individual dealerships. If you're looking for a brand new vehicle, you can search by manufacturer, put in your zip code and see who has what product. If you're looking for a used vehicle, you're going to need to go to each dealership's website and browse their inventory online. So, and always call ahead too if you are interested in a certain vehicle. Sometimes there is a lag time if the vehicle does get sold or if it's within negotiation. Call that dealership, make sure that they actually have the vehicle before you start negotiating.
Absolutely. And next one kind of goes into that realm of speaking to the manager or whoever is at the place. Good idea to talk to the manager?
Call the manager, start your discussion with that person because they're going to most likely be your liaison between you and the price that you're negotiating. A lot of dealerships do have an internet sales manager who handles internet sales. So always a good thing to call, make sure it's a legitimate person before you start your negotiations online.
All right. So the biggest thing that I think comes with purchasing this vehicle online is test driving. So what should we look for, and what is out there when it comes to test driving for these type of internet purchases?
The biggest advice I can give you is never skip the test drive. You can either go to the dealership and drive the vehicle, or sometimes the dealership will come to you once the final payment is made, the final price is determined. They will deliver you the vehicle and you can take a test drive then. If you don't like it, many dealerships will allow you to cancel the sale. So always test drive, never skip it. Even if you've driven somebody else's car, or maybe you drove a rental car at some point, the model years could have changed. Maybe the rental car you rented was broken, but don't skip that test drive.
Absolutely. Great advice there. Finally, completing the sale. So if you have the opportunity that you've got it all figured out, it seems like the paperwork part always is the longest part. So I'd be curious how this works online. But what do you have for tips there on finishing all that paperwork up?
Once you've negotiated the final sales price, the dealers may ask you to come in to sign the paperwork. Other dealerships, just as they do the test drive, they may bring it to you. There may be some small fees involved. However, you can arrange with each individual dealership. Policies may vary. The fees may vary as well, but you could have the option to sign it upon delivery, whether it be your home, your workplace, or you go to the dealership.
And real quick, if you could share just a couple of quick online or the scams. So we want to avoid scams. We want to avoid trouble with making these purchases. You've already shared quite a bit with us, but any other things we should look out for when making these purchases?
Always check the company out before you start doing business with them. Read customer reviews, read customer complaints, check the rating out, go to bbb.org, see what you can find. You want to make sure that you're working with a legitimate dealership because this is a large purchase. So you definitely don't want to be scammed for a vehicle that doesn't really exist.
Absolutely. And we were talking before we came on, the vending machines of cars. I mean, you definitely want to do your homework, but it could be, we're just kind of wondering someday if it'll just be easy to walk up and, I want the red one and away you go. I don't know, but certainly we'll do our homework here. And thank you so much, Tiffany, for going through all of this. And hopefully people will try it out. If not, you know where you can go to make those purchases. Tiffany, thank you so very much. We'll talk to you real soon.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps. Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Brandon met a girl on a dating app. He finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving.
She must be a keeper.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. In the guest segment today, Fact TV is the guest. Hello, I'm Jeremy Crosley from Fact TV. And we're going to jump right into this. We're talking about the what's happening in the month of August. And we try to give you an update on what's happening through our 3 channels. So we'll turn to F1, the media channel. You know where that is. F1 has all of our community. It's like our community bulletin board. And we have some other programming that we put out there as well. But it's where you can capture or catch all of that up-to-date information. It's sort of like Talking Fitchburg on the go. Kind of. Because you can watch this from home. Just saying. And we'll start with the construction update. That's the recent one that I put up there. And yeah, South Saline Road closure, local traffic only. Aurora Avenue to Irish Lane is where that work is happening on South Saline Road. And of course, the road is open to local traffic. So if you do need to get in there, patronize businesses, whatever the case may be, you should be able to get through there. Just be cautious as you go through there. McKee Farms Park Inclusive Playground, another survey, excuse me, that's happening, goes through August 5th now. And if you have any time to get your feedback in, you better do so sooner than later. All right, we've got the Prevent Kitchen Fires as well graphic here. A couple of new ones coming out there. Did you know cooking is the leading cause of home fires and home fire injuries? Stay in the kitchen when you are cooking at a high temperature or any time. We seem to have a lot of kitchen fires here in the city of Fitchburg. And one of it is unattended cooking. Set a timer if you are simmering or baking so you don't get distracted and forget that you are cooking. We all get distracted, especially late at night. Also, some other tips here. Each year from 2016 to 2018, fire departments responded to an average estimated calls of 189,300 home cooking fires. These fires caused an estimated 170 deaths, 3,300 injuries, and property damage, $443 million in property damage. And Andrew can contest to this, and we've heard it time and time again. New construction, everything, what did they always say, Andrew? You had 10 minutes to get out. Now you have 2. So you gotta act fast, and it's better off that preventing kitchen fires is probably a good one to start with there. Again, stay in the kitchen when you are cooking. All right, jumping over to our community channel, F2 community channel. And this is all of our community programming, including this, Talking Fitchburg. We have our Talking Fitchburg update. Starts at 9:30 every day, Monday through Friday. Runs all through the day. The Talking Fitchburg rewinds kind of follow the update. Those are the best of our guest segments and more. Talking Fitchburg, new show airs at 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then replays at 10, 7:30 a.m. the next day, and 12 p.m. the next day, followed by brand new show. Hispanic news, just serving you in Espanol. News and resources in Espanol, is returning this month as well. So excited for that. Local perspective, conversation shop, and D1 All-Stars all continue put out new shows. A couple other shows to tell you about. Concerts at McKee, we continue. It's already going to be our 3rd concert coming up. Crazy. Tree Diversity in Fitchburg aired last month, but it'll be coming out this month as well. And Sustainable Bike Tour. Wasn't able to get that out last month. Hoping to have that come out this month. So certainly check out that and much, much more. All right, turning our attention to the Gov channel, F3. And want to remind you, as I cough, did you know that you can find all of our city meetings, City of Fitchburg meetings on YouTube? Andrew, do you know that? Of course he did. Well, he's saying you need to, if you want to look for a meeting, we try to post them all there as well as through our website, fitchburgwi.gov. A list of just a few meetings that we cover. We can cover up to, I think their record is over 260 meetings in a year. So when we say we cover all the meetings, we cover all the meetings, and they're here for you. And almost all of them are live on our Gov channel, F3. So you can tune in for that. As far as watching those live and how to use the video on demand piece, we got that drawn out here for you. You can search any meeting right there in the search bar. You can hit the watch button. That's how you can watch us live. You can click into the scheduled time programming. It also has the top videos that have just come out. So when we're loading up videos and stuff, those all pop up here as well. And finally, and not to be forgotten, is how you can stay connected with Fact TV. And I know we put this at the end of our show each and every day, and we talk about it, but it does draw some really important facts here. We broadcast on cable TV. That's what PEG was known for, OMPN, PEG, Public Education Government. But we also are out on social media. We stream all 3 of our channels. You can check those out online anytime, fitchburgwi.gov/FactTV. And then our streaming devices, we're on Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku. If you haven't checked that out yet, download the Cablecast Screenweave app, and then just search Fact TV Fitchburg. You'll see our logo. You'll see the 2 channels on there. Our community channel and our Gov channel are on there streaming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Also, you can catch some of the videos that are recently loaded up there. And bonus, you can watch live in HD, full HD quality there, folks. It's really good signal. You should check it out if you haven't done so already. It's pretty amazing. All right, that does it for our update. Coming up next, we wrap up the show. It's been a busy one. Take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Wrapping up the show for the day. I want to thank Tiffany Schultz from Better Business Bureau being with us. And I want to thank Andrew and Jeremy from Fact TV helping us out as well. Okay. I had to do it. I just had to do it. All right. We have a little bit of time here at the end. So I thought we would just check in with the weather. We shared this morning, but here it is again for you. It's going to be warm, and more warm. Highs in the 90s through Wednesday, and probably even further than that. And it says this, though, colder and dry air are expected. Colder and drier weather is expected Thursday and Friday. So if you can get through the next couple of days, maybe things will get a little bit better. We could use some rain, though. My goodness. Just haven't had the rain this year that just hasn't happened. And I don't know about you, but I've been even cutting my lawn very much because I don't want it to burn. And hopefully some of those storms come in. There's a chance for severe storms potential Wednesday night. Keep an eye on that. That's continuing to change. And of course, check the National Weather Service. Say that 10 times fast. And, we'll keep you updated on our update every day as far as those storms coming in. But that last time I checked, it was a good part of the state that was under a slight risk for severe weather. So we'll see how that pans out. It's been very spotty this year, which I'm okay with. We haven't had widespread damage, which is okay. Yeah, I'm helping you, bud. Shh. You can't see, but my son's standing on a chair stuck. So that's what's going on in the background. All right. As we wrap up here, Andrew, why don't we throw up that end graphic and we'll wrap it up here in 15 seconds. Stay connected with us. Gotta join us on social media, Facebook and YouTube. That's where we keep you updated on the latest news here in the city of Fitchburg. And of course, online as well. Have a great day, everybody. See you back here tomorrow.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What?
I can't drive.
Why?
I'm high.